This tourbillon presents a meteorite from the planet Mars, finely inlaid into a hand-engraved dial and adorned with an astrolabe-type applique, serving as a reminder of the ties between man and the cosmos. This is a world first, since no stone from Mars had ever been used in watchmaking. You can now see the meteorite Jiddat al-Harazis 479 found in the Sultanate of Oman. The meteorite used in this model has been nicknamed the Rosetta Stone because it is the oldest known rock in the solar system and the oldest meteorite ever found on Earth, with an estimated age of 4,566,200,000 years. The origin of this meteorite is possibly Mercury. The meteorite adorning the hand-engraved dial comes from Itki, a mysterious asteroid that was formed near the Sun. Itki has provided invaluable scientific information on the formation of the solar system, while its own origin remains a mystery. The asteroid tourbillon is presented in an 18-karat white gold case, set with baguette-cut diamonds. As with the other tourbillons, a hand engraving on the dial depicts the meteorite's trajectory towards the Earth, represented beneath the hands by a pitheite gemstone. The tourbillon is engraved with the legend pièce unique. The first tourbillon to picture an authentic lunar meteorite, Moon is distinguished by its dark structure, featuring a number of fine occlusions. This tourbillon watch is crafted in 18-karat rose gold and fitted with a hand-sewn crocodile leather strap. The lunar meteorite has been found in the Sultanate of Oman, in the desert of Dhofar. I hope you have enjoyed the presentation of METEORIS, an extraordinary objet d'art, limited of course to one piece only.
It was on that occasion when Mr. Stern decided to part with one of the two examples he had made for himself and gave that watch to that auction. It is now an incredible emotional moment for me to have this watch from Eric Clapton, the third owner since its original sale back at the Jubilee auction. This watch is more than just a watch. To many collectors, it's a myth, because it's the only white metal, in terms of platinum, 2499 reference ever available to a private, since the other example is now permanently at Patek Philippe's Museum in Geneva. It is the synonym of style, mechanical complexity, elegance. It's got a perfect case proportion, and those very typical signature design lugs, downturned with the nice little fluting on the side. The condition of the watch is spectacular. Probably only a handful times worn by each of the three owners since 1989. I think this is one of the few watches which has top scores in each of the categories that a collector is looking for.
Happens over the blog to watch at Basel World 2014 at Jacob & Company, looking at the one-of-a-kind Billionaire watch. This watch has 260 carats of diamonds, completely set on the 18-karat white gold case, and it has a tourbillon-based mechanical movement, which is skeletonized there. This is a massive timepiece. I'm going to sort of overlay it on my wrist, and you can see just how big it is. This really epitomizes what the sort of ultimate elements of the Jacob & Company brand are. It's about diamonds, it's about toys, it's about showing off, it's about luxury, and it's not for everyone, but they do what they do very, very well. And the price for the Jacob & Company Billionaire watch is $18 million.
1933, and has an astounding 24 complications. The title of Super Complication was bestowed by Patek Philippe itself on the original certificate of origin. The double dial is the Grave's most distinctive feature. One side features a large aperture for the nighttime sky over Central Park in Manhattan. This celestial chart illustrates the correct spacing and magnitude of stars amongst the Milky Way. This dial is also calibrated for sidereal time, sunrise, sunset, and the equation of time for the same location, Mr. Grave's home on 5th Avenue and East 64th Street in New York. Underneath the bezel is a small aperture where the oscillating balance wheel is visible. The reverse dial displays mean or regular time, with one sub-dial that gives the date and apertures for the day and month. The perpetual calendar adjusts for leap year. At the 12 o'clock is the age and phases of the moon, and at 6 o'clock is the constant seconds. Smaller sub-dials at 2 and 10 o'clock display the power reserve of the movement and the strike train, which are combined with the incredibly rare and difficult to produce 60-minute and 12-hour registers for the chronograph. The chronograph is further distinguished by its split-second complication. Developed to time two simultaneous events, the chronograph is actuated by a coaxial button to the crown. The split function is activated by the button at 10 o'clock. These complications are all combined with a minute repeater with Westminster chimes, activated on demand by the small slide at 5 o'clock and sounded with a total of 5 gongs and 5 hammers. The repeat function can also be heard on the grand sonnerie or petite sonnerie setting and can be manually silenced. The watch's alarm function adds to its impressive list of complications.